Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Saturday, what are you going to do, Cande?
I'm going to walk. I haven't really had a really good long walk all this week, and I'm going to take one tomorrow.
Yeah, I might pull out the bicycles for the kids. They haven't taken a bike ride in quite some time. When we started this whole thing, back in the middle of March, they were bike riding probably 2-3 times a week.
Yeah, it was warmer and nicer in March.
Yeah, actually, it was. It was a lot better.
It's cold in April.
It really was. A couple things for you yesterday. It's not every day I take a nap, but yesterday I managed to take one. I was exhausted at like 1 in the afternoon, and I was down here in the basement. Abigail was on FaceTime and playing a game on her iPad. The lights were bright, but I laid down next to her in the king-size bed, and I passed out for about an hour and a half, Cande.
Good for you, and you weren't interrupted. That's fantastic.
No interruption. Then I woke up. I asked Abigail if I was snoring. She said, yes, you were. Yeah.
Well, I suffer from that disease as well.
Maybe I'll get a handle on it one of these days.
Me too.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Cande.
Yes, I saw it.
Right. So this is one of the movies I had on my list to watch when I was going to Vegas for the ACMs. Obviously, that didn't happen. So since then, and since I wasn't able to catch up on all my films, I've been watching a lot at home. I saw Uncut Gems, right? That was good.
Yes.
I saw Knives Out. I thought that was pretty okay. It wasn't, it was good. I watched Parasite, which I enjoyed. That's a wacky movie. Have you seen Parasite yet?
I have not, but everyone who has seen it hasn't liked it a lot.
Okay, so let me tell you the story. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I was supposed to watch it with Dana. What I did was, when I found out it was on Showtime or Stars or whatever it was on, I taped it like 3 weeks ago.
I see.
And we were planning on watching it together, but then I kept getting these reviews, like my parents, my sisters said they didn't enjoy the film, so I figured I wouldn't put Dana through the trouble.
Casey and Jackie didn't like it either. They didn't even go through the whole movie. I loved it.
Well, so I said, you know what, let me watch it first, and if it's any good, I'll tell Dana to watch it one day, and I'll watch it again. I think that if Leo and Brad were not starring in this movie, I probably would have shut it off about a half hour in as well.
The reason for me that I enjoyed it, and it's macabre, I'm not going to lie, I was in California in October, and we took our little death, our little murder house ride. We went to the Manson where that happened, and that was where a lot of the movie took place on Cielo Drive. So I was just there. And then they went to the Mexican restaurant, Sharon Tate, for that last dinner, and I was at that Mexican restaurant. So maybe I liked it because it felt like I was back in California.
Well, interesting. So I don't want to say I didn't enjoy it. I just didn't think it was my favorite Tarantino movie. I've seen a lot better Quentin Tarantino movies.
Yes. But listen, Brad looked fantastic. Leo was awesome as always.
They were great. I will say the acting was great. Leo DiCaprio plays a end of his career actor who starred in a lot of westerns, and I tell you, he makes you believe that he is that guy. He always does.
He really does. He's an incredible actor. You wouldn't even know it's him if you didn't know he was in the movie.
And Brad Pitt definitely stole the movie.
I mean, he's gorgeous to look at. He doesn't even have to speak.
He won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, I think.
He was really good. I don't know what to say as far as the quality of the movie or the script, but I enjoyed it.
It was, and it was Tarantino's take on the Sharon Tate murder.
Could have been, or should have been, or
Right, and I don't want to give it away if nobody's seen it, but
if you know all about the murders, which were horrific, and you've had fantasies of taking care of it yourself, this is a good movie for that.
Now, you've said before that you have this obsession with the macabre and things of that nature and murder mysteries and stuff, so I could see why you enjoyed it. But would you agree with this assessment? My review of the movie is, if you're a huge fan of Leo like I am, or Brad Pitt, it's definitely worth seeing, but if you're not so much fans of those guys and you really don't understand the whole Manson thing from back in the day, it's definitely a movie you could skip, right?
Yeah. Oh, my son and his girlfriend watched it, and they couldn't get through the whole thing. They thought it was boring.
Yeah, for sure. I found the Manson thing interesting, which is a huge underlying theme of the...
It is. It really is.
The film.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
So there you go. Once upon a Time in Hollywood. Not as important of a view as I think Parasite is, and I still think Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems was fantastic.
And he was robbed of any awards.
Yeah, he really was believable. Now I got to move on to, I still haven't seen Rocket Man, and I haven't seen Yesterday, the Beatles thing.
I saw Rocket Man. A lot of people loved it. I thought it was just okay. I could take it or leave it. I wasn't that enamored with it at all. And I heard Yesterday was awful. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I like the plot. Looks cute, but yeah, I haven't heard great things. We'll see. Hoping to catch up. Cande, some people are doing great things at home, saving the planet and working out and on the treadmill. I am just trying to get through movies every day. That's it.
I hear you. I have got to get off the couch. That's all I know. Off the couch.
One of these days. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.